And hello everyone! It's another day for Orange Month. Let me get this shit, make sure this is popping up. There we go. There we go. Hello everyone. It's another art stream. Today we're working on the stream avatar things. Let me get that up too. I think I don't have the program running at the second. For those who are tuning in and haven't seen this lately, we are adding avatars to the viewership pool chat. Yeah, I'll just chat it there. You talk, you get an avatar. It just pops up. We're adding more features to it over time, but we're working on the whole system a bit. You know, things like that. Gotta make it work good, look right. All that kind of stuff. You know, we gotta get this going good, right? Let me get that connected and see my little guy drop in. There he is. That's me. Let's see if I get the zoom in right here. There it is. Oh, now it's going to the side. Does it show up? Ah, didn't go far enough. Oh, there you are. Hello, Comedy. Look, you got one too. I'm doing fine, Comedy. It's Midnight Arts working on the models and stuff today. We're going to be doing pixel art, which is different, but you know, this is a little hodgepodge thing I made in 3 hours. What you think? I mean, I gotta think of other styles and stuff too. We got all these layers we can use. The whole thing is like, the positioning it and stuff is a nightmare. Let me tell you. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. So this is an 80 by 80 grid so far. This whole little bit. The 80 by 80. Sure thing. Let's see. I can set my sizes I brushed out to 2. So these are the cultists so far. But I kind of wonder, should we also kind of like consider other designs and realistic-ish, you know? Maybe they'll get on a Super Nintendo or NES game or something, but like the default that a lot of people have. That I have for, also we have to do the uninitiated, you know. The ones without the robe. We gotta do something for them, right? Gotta do something. Something good for them, something to represent them, or something so we know who's, not one of us. Well, I mean, we already have little block queue people set up there. That's a default. I just kind of, like, downloaded with it. You know, little block people. Get this so, you know, we got little block people so far, but that's not good. So like, what about a cultist version of it, you know? Should we make a cultist chibi kind of look or something maybe instead? We're exploring a lot of things tonight. I am in no way a good artist though, you know. Little short dudes or something. I don't know. Kind of like Among Us, isn't it? Little short legs, yeah. You know, that's like a possibility here, is this? Yeah, it is short and cute, adorable stuff. Some other style. Go for more cube-headed look or something too, you know. Even more cubey than this. Like, what if I try to do a, we'll do that style again, kind of, but we'll make the, row shorter. This is all sketching at the moment, you know, so. It's still kind of big. I mean, obviously, it'll take a lot of, like, work down to get it kind of thing. I don't have the straightest hands, mind you, so don't worry too much on me. We'll go cutesy one possibility here. All sorts of kind of things you can do, you know. So you got, you know, like we want to do like realistic or something smaller or something. These are all just super concepts. These are not vital to anything. I mean, this guy is pretty close, honestly. That's kind of the kind of design we want to do for a bit, for stuff. This design here, I do plan, in fact, to utilize for the Fnatic V2 model I'll make eventually. Basically, the Fnatic, for what you guys should understand, will be the, a free base V2 model you can only get here that will be for the, initiates to have access to. A customizable model that will be potentially masculine and feminine, or, you know, I mean, like feminine, I should say. Bulky and slim, we call it, you know. We'll keep it that way. It doesn't need masculine and feminine, you know. Bulky and slim. Something that could be androgynous in nature for a wide range of people that are hiding themselves anonymously. So it's not really a androgynous as it is just, you know. Or we could just do cutesy and stuff. I mean, we could also do a group of it and stuff. Start making a variety of the thing. But we gotta get started somewhere. And that's kind of where I came up with this design for. I already had this kind of design in my Twitch art for the in my about section. I already designed this thing. I took this design from previous design made, which is, you know, this is the concept. I want to do some really fun things with the animations later, because we can do a lot of stuff. Sprite work is simple and easy and fun in a way. I mean, to make these guys, you know, looking backwards, all we got to do is take out a lot of stuff here, you know. So we're doing like backwards. All we're doing is removing a lot. My tracking it loose when I got 3 spout programs running right now. That's like the export program we use for light duty and stuff, a lot of stuff, things like that. And voila, it's facing backwards basically, more or less. Well, I forgot to set my down 1 pixel. Hello, Tano. I'm doing fine. Just trying to think about how I want to do these models and such, you know. I guess this thing would be full up if it's going to be like turning for like the same thing we got here. So one of the things I want to do for this model, this like design eventually or something, will be hilarious in my opinion. I want to eventually make it for the fanatical stuff. Let me see if I can get it right. Like a K-pop fan segment, right? Ooh, what you got pain from, Tano? It's always bad. Pain's never good. Trying to think like how I want to do this. I would love to make this so that these models, we have like a rave mode, and they have like those little rave sticks, you know? Yeah, that's more like the middle finger than I wanted to go for. Ah, the classic sunburns at the lake. I've been there. Never fun to roast alive like that. Well, at least you're indoors now. You can relax. Don't worry about it. Sit down, have some ideas for what should be doing for, like, assets for the avatars and such. I can tell you, the worst parts comes later. It's usually when you start peeling off like an onion. That's when the bad times happen. You know, before I start going crazy on these whole, like, what I should do with the, turning everyone into, like, rave fans at a rave or something, which I kind of do want to do still, but, I should work on the basics, you know, for the model work. Like, animations you guys want these models to do, any appearance stuff. I mean, look at them. Look at them. We got them right here, guys. What do you want? Is there anything you want out of these guys? Anything you want to do with the looks and stuff? All sorts of things with them, you know? What this art stream's about today is working on these. And honestly, it's because I have no idea what I want to do right now with it. It's kind of like you're overburdened. I still gotta get these guys look good and stuff. Oh. Sunburn in the face and you can't even draw right because of it. That's bad. That's pain. That's pain right there. That's bad pain. I feel for you, Tano. That's why I don't go in the sun that much. But then again, I'm more resistant to the sun than other people. I don't have that, I don't have that super, like, pasty complexion a lot of people have. So I don't get, like, melted in the sun immediately. Welcome back, Comedy. So, I don't know if you guys know much about Stream Avatars, but it will also allow with, like, quick integration for other things and various other features we can do with the YouTube and everything too as well. Hello, 1010EXE. How are you? Smiles and frowns. What an anonymous call. What do you expect? I mean, we'll find out. Why not? Right? I mean, kind of be like, what is that? Kind of look like, rooms, wouldn't it? I don't know, it's happy or creepy. Imagine that at your house. All these and there's one just shows up looking all happy. That looks sad. There we go, that's more classic. It does, kind of. I mean, we should definitely add something like this. Maybe we should have like a mask kind of thing. Color didn't quite work. We'll fix that in a second. Oh, I was like the yellow mouse for that stuff. Okay, that's a little too yellow. There we go. Look how happy he looks. What a shadow today. Needs to be above that. There we go. Put everything in the right place. A Pac-Man one? What does a Pac-Man one look like? Like just the face missing? Mind you, this is gonna be all we can do this all for like. Yeah, that's kind of creepy, actually. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do that. Maybe it's a good idea, actually. Well, I didn't finish it, but I mean... Oh, that's horrible. I don't know what's worse. With a little bit? Or a bit more? That's actually pretty good. I should include these as little attachments and stuff. I still don't know how to work stream elements the best because, as I always say, I'm not great at the whole streaming bit. I don't know what the heck I'm doing with all these programs and stuff. I just make assets and like videos and stuff. Ooh, you know what I should do? There's not enough space to do a really upset look. Oh, that actually kind of looks good, actually. That actually looks pretty creepy. That just looks like a bad time right there. Eventually, we're going to have like a stream, like, economy is the goal. Hello, Fury. Welcome. Welcome. Man, I didn't expect people just to pour in this quickly starting up the stream tonight. It's been a while since we had one that I wasn't working on pants legs. That's the problem. Who wanted to work on the model more than the? I mean, not the model, the body more than. Oh, hit my microphone. I want to make work on the body more than the faces stuff. But we can do the mask stuff too. Just the big face thing, Don. Maybe we should. There's all sorts of stuff you can do with cult stuff, right? I am dual streaming right now, 1010. Yes, we are doing Twitch and YouTube. My Twitch community isn't that big, and a lot of them are all in the niche games I played a time or two and stuff, so they don't really catch out the streams. The YouTube group's the ones that, like, show up for the art a lot of times. Big community. You should follow me. You become part of a cult. If it's not to deprive you, you'll even see animation for it and everything. Not a great animation, but I got something. That should mean something, right? Maybe. We'll have a cult fight. I don't know what a cult fight would look like. Probably just a bunch of nerds attacking each other, but they have no idea how to fight, so it wouldn't go very far. Oh, past 200 views with animation. Nice. Comedy came to the right place. You got to think of what. Come on, if you're thinking of animation, you got to think about what kind of animation you're going to do. There's a lot of things you can do with animation. I mean, you can even use technically video editing tools for animation. You know. So like, you got video animation, you've got frame-by-frame animation, you've got moving still image animation, which is live 2D. It's how VTube models are made and stuff. There's so much you can do. You got pixel animation then versus regular animations, and you've got there's so many ways to do animation. I always thought just frame-by-frame animation. But like, once you get into it, you start learning so much. Well, even if it's frame by frame is great, but like the stuff that's just a single image, like live 2D, it's still really smooth. It's just you don't have to, you get a different approach and dynamic to it compared to frame by frame. They are so radically different, so radically different. Like I don't know if I could ever do frame by frame properly. Of course, I can't even compile right. I'm kind of stupid in that regard, at least. What does it look like with different eyes? We did the dot eyes earlier. Was one of the attachments I made for this thing. What how it looks like different eye styles. Should add that to the group of things. Hey, angry. Got that old like Spider-Man feel to it. Ooh, nice. You know, I realized something recently about the whole thing with people talking about views and stuff and everything else. If you consider the modern days, these days right now, your entire viewership is entirely dependent on AI. Entirely dependent. The algorithm rules over all of us. We have no control over it. People don't matter. The AI that dictates who gets to see it, how much, etc. Oh, you know what you do? For the nerdy ones in the group. The glasses. Oh, that's a very good pair of glasses. No. Okay, maybe I can't do pixel glasses that well. That doesn't work. Yeah, the AI running our algorithms is the worst thing ever. So hard. It's like this. It's like I've been producing content on X for a while, right? You know, classic Twitter, now X. No one knows what you're talking about when you say X, though. But now it's like I produce great videos sometimes or something, or a great piece of work and art. I post it there. No one sees it. Earlier, I had stuff that would get seen by 100 people. The impression rate doesn't show anything nowadays. I don't understand it. The algorithm only prefers certain people for no reason whatsoever. So you guys, what I worked on recently. Where is the new one? Oh, there it is. This is my latest work, everyone. I know I said not an artist. But sometimes I make it a little better with the items, you know? Like, I'm proud of this. This was just taking the other piece I made before, spookifying it. Yes, it's for Kevin Ringtail's Weird Wednesdays. I made this just for that. I literally got possessed the other day. I could not stop working on this piece. I'm very happy it gives backroom vibes. Of course, this is less the backroom vibes. That would have been the classic TV. This is the backroom. Oh, that's not the right one. That's the pre-work. That's why I was showing them the same way. It's not right. Where's the finished basic TV? What? You ever just go through your folders and you're like, where did I put it? Where is it? How is it? There it is. Basic, right there. That's your backroom vibe. I spookified it for a video. Bye, comedy. Thanks for stopping by. Probably a little late on seeing that, honestly. Of course, also, we got the YouTube's late on a delay a lot of words sometimes, too. If I ever made it 1K instead of 2K, I can make it ultra low, what's the word? Faster C words video stuff work. Anyways. But yeah, I had this one day, and I'm making a video for Kevin Ringtail's Weird Wednesdays. He just wanted me to do something I did for his Bungie. He always asks me for assets. I make him assets all the time. I have to get to making sound assets, and I need to post a video or something of that sometime. Kevin Ringtail getting the crap beat out of him by the microphone I made a while back. I don't know where I have the microphone, but anyways. His model has a microphone in it that beats the living heck out of him. And with the advent of a few updates ago with VTube Studio, we have sound with the animations. And so I need to add sounds of him getting the crap beat out of him and put that to the animations and make him do a demo of having a microphone beating the crap out of him. That's what I need to do sometime. He owes me. He owes me a lot for these TVs. Yeah, I don't even know how to do cobwebs. I just made them instantly. I can do battle damage quite well. That's what I liked, but... Oh, it's going to be just the microphone just getting wrecked on. There's this one animation I do where the microphone doesn't just hit him. It drags across his face. So I really want to work on the sound effects for that. That will be fun to do. Of course, I'm not a sound guy. I don't want to be a sound guy. It looks like I'm going to be a sound guy more than I want to be. I just want to animate, guys. I want to do animations with Live 2D and make VTube models and stuff for people. I'm eventually going to make myself like, what's what I'm saying? I'm going to eventually, it's like words you go into your head and you're like, I have thoughts, but they're locked behind a door somewhere, and I won't let myself through, and I don't know why. Then again, too many thoughts, they don't get out enough. But I'm going to do a pay what you want model for people. I don't even have a payment option yet, so good luck. But yeah, Kevin owes me a lot. I've done like everything for him. The whole thing! Thank you, Tintin. I haven't done pixel art since I was a kid, so it's been a while. I'm still trying to think what animations we need for this. Hello, white background. You showed up. Hello. Welcome. It's only been a day, hasn't it? Today's Saturday. Well, it's now Sunday. Yeah, well, whatever. Time is whatever it is. It's irrelevant. You know, while we get here, let me just label these a bit so we don't get lost. We have... Okay, that's not a good... You certainly did say that. Alright, so we have idle, walk... Should we have any other animations added to these guys? What do you guys think would be fun to see? Obviously, you guys like masks and other things and attachments, and I gotta figure out the whole economy system. Also, pay attention, guys. Doesn't this look amazing? We got all of everyone, the cult's growing now. Everything's growing up in numbers. Isn't that great? Oh, see you later, son. I hope your lobster syndrome clears up with all those sunburns. A backflip. Oh, man. I have to make a list first. Let's make a to-do. Am I skilled enough to do it? Maybe. Maybe. That'd be a lot of animations, though, wouldn't it? Oh well, let's make a list. As soon as my tablet can take a line. Wires are very bad right now. You touch a wire wall, like it doesn't get the signals in right. We'll have to do that another way. We should have the triple back. Oh, you know what I should do? That'd be fun. What if we made it so that, we should... I wonder if I could do it. I don't know how to do, like, there's a lot to it. We could make it so, like, a triple backflip was, like, an attempt. Maybe there's, like, a 50% chance in every backflip you just fall on your back. I don't know how to do, like, the code. There's a lot of coding with this stuff. Some of the things are kind of weird. I still could probably do it. I mean, at the same time, at the very least, we could just rotate the model. $26 likes is a lot. You're doing well at that case. That's a good number of likes. Pictures are readable. Alright guys, give me some ideas. What kind of animations do you guys want to see the cultists do? What is necessary? And what would be amazing or fun or something that doesn't drive me up the wall trying to make? If there's any reason to cry, success is the best reason. It feels good to be noticed for once, you know? Okay. Let me tell you about an idea I had, okay? I don't know how to do this. But wouldn't it be awesome? Let me see if I get another thing here for this. We'll make it. The back flip and the front flip would be the same thing as far as animations. I just changed the order to it. So, here's one thought I have. Would it be funny to have a sort of destroy your friends kind of thing? So we have a summoning circle. People line up around it. And we have one and then all of a sudden, we get a vote. We get a summoning circle and a vote. And whoever you vote for gets sacrificed. They go in the air and explode for no reason. Just because, like, and then of course they just respawn because we don't want to just remove people from this stuff. It should be funny. So I think I don't know how to do the coding for it, but this would be like a difficult thing to try to figure out eventually. But to make it so that everyone gathers around and they just go up and explode. It's kind of like a battle royale, but for voting. You just vote for who you want to explode. I don't know how to do a lot of this stuff. I know that there's a lot of possibility. Now I know, is it possible though? Is it possible? Absolutely. Can I pull it off? I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, it wouldn't be like all around here. It'd probably be like everyone signed up, line to the side or something. I don't know how it would work. I don't know how to make the characters go certain ways and stuff. I just know we have the system for it and stuff. And we have all these things. I mean, like, but you can see like there's a, you can see with like my face right there. I have one for me. I have my own mask here added to the models and stuff. That's an attachment. So that's a possibility to it. Let's look at some more basic stuff. I want to get some basic things going for, there's so much to it. There's so much to it. So my biggest problem is I don't have any, like, mutuals I talk to on the whole, like, streaming thing or anything. Everyone that does the streaming, I'm literally just making TVs and stuff and animations for them. Because they don't know how. They don't even, like, really, like... They don't put a lot of work into it like I do. I'm always without ideas and drive, and I need people to push me sometimes. But they're just like, do this for me. It's a great idea. And I'm like, okay. Do it. That is literally the flips. They just be a little higher. We already have flips. We'll do flips. We'll do flips. We'll look at flips, okay? Even if I gotta just spin them around or something funny. I like to make it have like a 50% chance of landing on your ass, though. A little talking icon. So you want, you want a chat box. Or dry. My dry. I don't have a dry. What's a dry? Do you want a chat box? Or chat bubbles? The problem with the chat animation, I mean, I guess if the chat box is coming up, they should have something going on. It might be possible. Driving me nuts. Driving me mad here. Yes, flips, barrel rolls. I mean, how would a barrel roll be for a person? How would a person do a barrel roll? The side view too. It's 2D. I don't know if a barrel roll would actually be feasible. Okay. Okay. Well, I know a barrel roll gets mixed up with what people think a barrel roll is all the time. There's one that's a spin, and one that's a different kind of spin. That one's the actual barrel roll. We get mixed up all the time. I kind of wonder if we could do like a chatting thing or just a... Okay, that's not the right place for the arm. Ignore that. You got all the chatting, the yelling could be like Phoenix Wright style or something at all. Maybe pointing and stuff, yelling. Let me a tumble more that when Sonic spin dash. It's a tumble. Wonder if how hard it would be to make the doing a chat type thing would be interesting. So we want chat bubbles and chatting. I wonder if there's a way that I could... The thing is, between, like, all caps would be hilarious if we made it like they're yelling, but, like, how many letters of capital would it take? All right. I don't know how it works, but there is, in fact, a combat and battle royale system in stream avatars by default. I don't know what I'm doing with that yet, but there's a way to, like, access it. But wait, I should be looking at how, like... I wonder if there's a way to look at percentage of capital letters in a phrase. Maybe a certain number. It should be a percentage. It could be like that, or some sort of kind of like, you know, arms up kind of style, just reaching up really high. Maybe higher. Just ignore my bad stuff. Well, the combat's more than Battle Royale. It's a dual system, too. I might have that more than the Battle Royale. I don't know. There's a lot of things to like. A lot of possibilities. I do like the idea of the chatting thing having something fun. I mean, we can do a lot with this. Everything is very low. This is a 400 by 400 pixel page, so you're gonna see very poor. Everything's super pixelated now. Yeah, goofy stuff is great here. You got any ideas? Stupid stuff is great. I'm trying to think of sprite animations I could add that'd be really funny to do, or fun, or just improve the stream, make it more interactive for people that get to watch themselves do stuff. Because half the fun is anonymity, but also anonymity while not being anonymous. That's the half the fun of the whole cult mentality, you know? To pretend to be anonymous, but you're not really. No. Everyone's special in their own ways, doing their own special things and being dumb or just being part of something anonymous and not anonymous. That's what it's all about. Just being fun and stupid, silly. That's what we want. We're brainstorming right now. We'll start trying to draw a few in a minute. Like the icon getting buff out of the blue. What do you mean? Like a buff cultist, or what? What do we mean like that? There's a lot of funny things I could do for avatars later, I think. Breaking out of the normal and stuff. A lot of stuff we can do. I just thought it'd be really great if everyone had like the same like model though. Everyone's so similar. And then like they're just, well, like we have a big group. I see what you're going for, Fury. I don't know how feasible that would be. Especially with sprite animation. Then you have to change all the animations, be another model in that case. Chasing would be kind of weird, though. Look, top of your mind is where all the fun stuff is. Ideas that fail give rise to ideas that succeed. Because within every dumb thought is a way to make it work. I mean, like, I probably have a world record for the smallest V2 model ever made. That's because of the dumbest idea I ever got from AI that I looked at as a joke, and then I was like, hold on a second, I can do this. So YouTube gives you really dumb ideas for like your streams and stuff, and I mean dumb. Sometimes we look at it because it's really funny, and I think like we could probably make something funny out of some of these sometimes. Just go a different route that the AI tells you than what the AI tells you to do. I was looking at silence things one time, and the AI told him, yeah, dance is a good idea. How good or dumb of a dance do we need? Thoughts for later. So anyways, Silent had an AI suggestion on YouTube, which was, simply put, how I survived an entire week with just a spoon. It was the dumbest, funniest, like, title of an idea ever. And we thought maybe we should just start, like, using these ideas and, like, making them funnier, straight up to the point, as everything AI says sometimes. So stupid. But, no, he did not do it. He doesn't make video content in the first. He's still just streaming. Same with Rat. They just stream. They don't make video content. I mean, I don't even make video content right now. I used to, but the algorithm decided that no one on this planet deserves to see my stuff. So I kind of just gave up for a bit until I get my model rework done. And when that's done, I'm going to start doing a lot more content. We're going to have videos out like crazy. Gonna do it like, gonna be all sorts of fun stuff. Gonna talk about everything and talk down to everything being wrong and what you don't think about. The whole cult mentality. It's good to have so many ideas to do. When you run out of ideas, you start feeling like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to be popular or fun or anything else. It gets to you eventually if you don't have ideas. And I'm always trying to find new ideas myself half the time. Or just keep running with all this stuff. That's kind of why I do so many things for Rat, you know. There's so much I just kind of like get caught up with, you know. But anyways, I definitely do a dance. But Silence thing was, the YouTube thing was so funny. It was just like, you know, I said, how I survived time week with Spoon. But one time I looked at it and it said, rigging the unriggable, how I rigged a single pixel. And I was all like, that is stupid. You can't rig a single, oh, hold on a second. I think I can do that. And that's where my video of how I rigged the world's smallest, basically, I think it might be the world's smallest V2 model. Because I rigged a single pixel into a V2 model. And it worked. It works. Well, I was thinking how dumb it would be, but then I thought, you know, it would really show your skills with understanding V2 models, and you know, because it's not hard. It's not hard to do, but it was all about, like, I spent 100 times more effort on making the video explaining it than making the V2 model. And all the work for making a single pixel into a V2 model was just making it so that it still looked like a single pixel. So, the animation program, Live2D, as well as the tracking program, VTube Studio, they like to anti-alias. And we have a single pixel, what should be a single square, starts going everywhere. Let me see if I get this right. Let's see. So, the goal was it to, let's see if I get this right here. Maybe we can do it this way. That didn't work. Okay. This is what I wanted, right? I wanted this like a single pixel done, right? And the program basically did this to it. And so I didn't get a single pixel out of it. It made it, but really what it did was like a gray above and beside. It was awful. Anyways, the whole thing though was, well, it was so hard to get it to become a single block. But the animating was real easy, and all it was ideas. And I didn't even do a good job at it. It was more of an experiment. I could eventually bring out the Pixtuber again. It's a really easy thing to do. Because all you're doing is trying to represent it with things, tie it down, keep it down, make it look proper, right? Maybe I'll do that one day. Maybe I'll pull out the world's smallest VG model again one day and actually use it or something. That could be a fun thing to do. I should probably make it a usable model at some point. Alright. So, 1010 has said 30 bunch of flips everywhere. He wants a lot of flips. Thought that'd be a good thing. We can try that. We'll try to get some animation stuff going for that. We want chatting and yelling variations as well. A dance. The ability to kill each other. This seems like a very big requirement here. I'll have to figure something out for that. But that's an idea. I think the arm raise might be good for like the yelling deal. I'm going to Phoenix right. We'll try that in a minute. We're going through, before we get any further, what we're doing is just coming up with ideas. Then we'll start production a bit. Brainstorming a bit, you know. Brainstorming. We did come up with, you might like this, Merlin. You were a little late to the party. Masks. Bite of those. Did I really put that in the wrong thing? Ugh. Oh, that's cool. Goes out of the wrong. Always check your layers. I got it on the other. I got it in this layer too. Really? All my notes are in the wrong layers. Oh, that's okay layer. There we go. The big thing with connecting with people with more subs than you and stuff is very important because it gets you, like... It gets you seen by people. It's very important to do. I don't connect enough. My problem. Alright, so we got backflipping chat bubbles, which you probably need. Chatting and yelling. I want to do, like, Phoenix Wright pointing at people when you yell or something. It's going to be really hard to do with 80 by 80 pixels, but I'll try to see what I can pull off. Some way of murdering each other. Psychopaths. Dancing. It's going to be a really, like, white person shuffle, I tell you that much. I don't know what kind of dance we do. I don't know, maybe I'll figure out something really cool, you know? Or hilarious. So what other kind of animations should we look at? What else should we work on? I'm sure you guys also might have noticed by now, I extended the duration of the cultist to 10 times normal. So we don't see when people leave like that. We actually get a big swarm. Then you can see more people. Makes it look more lively and good. And people stick around more because of that. Because most people have already jumped ship on me. I don't know about the singing part. I do, however, want to do, where do I have that? Do I have that? There it is. I did kind of want to do a rave thing. Good call out, Merlin. We need to think of that too. I forgot about this. This is probably important to work on first. The little tiny square guy is a freebie model that I use for the non-followers. We need to think about the uninitiated. We need to think of something for random people. Yay! They just get a little circle. Maybe I should get the proper circles over this. Everyone's a sacrifice. The goal is you can see who is not part, how many people are not part of the cult because they're not followers. And so hopefully that It convinces them all, oh, I need to hurry and follow so I get to be a cultist instead. There we go. The uninitiated. We have initiates and non-initiates, so they would be the uninitiated. Yeah, I don't know what to make them look like either, you know. Even more anonymous. Okay, that looks horrible with that neck. That's what look like random people. Exactly. I want it to look bland, but good bland? Oh. Well, I forgot that that's a layer in there. Decapitate that first. Okay, I didn't want that. Look at that going like that. It's all a work in progress, though, you know. So I don't know how I should do it or not. I'm not very capable of a lot of artistic sense, especially in like the biggest problem for me here is, yeah, I don't do a lot of pixel art, so it's so different than everything you're used to, you know? I mean, once you've got a basic, you can kind of do some work on it. I mean, asymmetry kind of helps, too. Okay, yeah, I know, but I don't do pixel art. I don't do pixel art much, okay? There's better people at pixel art than me by far out there. I can't hold a candle to some of them. Pixel art is fun, but like, when you're not doing something that's inside your realm of like normal, you're kind of bad at it. But then you can combine. You can look. You want to see like good pixel art. Right now on Twitch, I saw VTuber Vertican was doing her pixel art. She's really good at it. I'm not. I'm not close to that good. Give a little baseball cap or something. Make it look more anonymous, like a person just silhouette in the background. I want to make it like a Mr. Demon Watch look, I think. I can't ask a proper person for lessons. I'm not going to be getting good at it just because. Not to mention, half my stuff is pretty much just... Not like a baseball. Like a baseball cap, like a baseball fan, you know? I'll always stretch him a little bit. Oh, that's a trick for sometimes anti-aliasing pixel art is to just kind of grow and shrink it a bit. Still trying to think how I want to do this. Because this is the problem. Well, yeah, I was trying to do a baseball cap a bit. Kind of like a super generic kind of. Alright, his head is completely in the wrong spot, though. Then the question is whether I want to take a side or not. I feel like this side is better than the other side. We're gonna copy that, paste that, and mirror that. Okay, that didn't work nearly as much as I wanted it to. Seems I didn't get the right sections. No, Holika. What do I think of shrimp? Well, actually, I'm not a shrimp fan. Texture's difficult for me. Never could enjoy it. Just another travesty in the world for me. Like the paper sweet better. You know, I don't think I've ever spoken to food before. Wouldn't say that's something I'm prolific on. Maybe I have. I've had a conversation with food lately. That's a consideration to bring up one day, I think. Really hard doing a silhouette when you're bad at doing people in general, though. Trying to shape up a bit. I think this is a throwaway model. Hmm. It looks pretty generic background character, doesn't it? Trying to make it look good, but it's not working. Understandable. I mean, it's really hard sometimes. That didn't work out. Too big. Too long. I should make this knock down a little bit. Trying to think of how, like, the body would move for a walk or something. Or maybe they should even just keep their torsos the same way and just have walking legs. Maybe here should be rotated. Oh, having trouble getting the body look right between the top half and the bottom half. Welcome to my nightmare. Because I've been on that, like my V2 model, I have been stuck on the, I've been stuck on the, pants for like months. Horrible thing to have to deal with, just being stuck on things like that. You get like one part done, you celebrate, and then you realize, oh, doesn't look good. Doesn't look like what I'm after. It's a nightmare to deal with. Maybe I should borrow the concept of Mario for this stuff. Mario has some, classic Mario has some, stylization of doing the run animation. Oh, tell me about it. Getting the wrong, just like you always think you're almost done. You're like, no, I don't like that. That looks so dumb, but I kind of think it would like kind of look cute in a way. Oh yeah, I was gonna move this uber a little, whatnot. I mean, that looks terrible. Alright, let's see. This is the problem with pixel art. You gotta get the right proportions, but you don't have them. I mean, as a normal person drawing, you can just do it simple like, you know? Doing a leg or something. Of course, then again, I could always just take a person running and just microfy them down to the size of this and get a silhouette. This doesn't end up looking right at all. Probably I just need to get this a little further back or something. Maybe I pushed it too far forward. It looks a little better that way, I think. I feel like there should be a third movement, like animation here, though. Just anonymous people. What else could we do with this? Maybe push back even further, maybe? Like I say before, I'm not the best at pixel art. I mean, I've done it before, and some bits look good. I mean, the cultist looks fine. That's easy to work with. But when you get really small, oh, it's so hard. I can always make the run just 3 animations. Just make the idle and nice, simple, up, down, up, down. do it maybe lower. Maybe do it here. Make a nice little bounce up and down for breathing and stuff. Could be a simple thing. Maybe I should do the neck too. Just have like a nice 3-pixel shift. That'd be a lot, though. Ready to work, though. Keep the anonymous nice and simple. Don't put much effort into it. After all, we're here for the cultists. Where did I put which what? That's old design. Let's see. I have a bunch of red color here in order to help me, like, block them off properly. And I've lost which one's where. Okay, there we go. These are all idle animations, so we're just going to, work from here and improve things with it on a new form. Just make it nice and simple so I don't mix up. We did here. Just put it right here somewhere. This will be where we can put it here. We'll work on this somehow. So like. We'll just lay him a bit. I'll have a little easier time with this, at least. Even have him stand back a second for it too, you know, to point out. It doesn't have to be in the same frame thing as long as it's close enough. You know, that's actually how I did my V2 model. You might not know I don't have legs right now. I actually don't have legs. Because free live 2D is a little different than paid, so I didn't have enough space and stuff. So I never drew the bottom half. Which is why we're at the current incident we're at right now. Also because I'm overcompensating for my lack of legs. You know. Wonder. What if I did the Let's try and see how this would look. They use it as a base for like designing it and everything. I don't want to mess with the hood so much, honestly, too, so. Maybe close in the rest a little bit. A lot of things to think about here. We've got some stuff too. Get opposing right a bit, you know? Okay, we could do that, I think. This attorney is just arm to the side. You want it more exaggerated, you know? Man, trying to make things more animated when they're not is difficult. Still, it's funny to point fingers at people, isn't it? I want to do, like, I guess we'll do dark gloves for color, for hands. A little darker is better, I think. Want to get you a nice midpoint so it's not so red. We can always detail things out later. Doesn't quite work, though. I mean, you could. I mean, technically speaking, you could just make a platformer out of this. I mean, I could do it. A little Godot training and stuff. We could actually have a game before you know it. It's not impossible. Let's just do gray or something. Works better, maybe. But at the same time, I kind of want to go with, like, skin. But at the same time, you mean, just the best one that stands out is pasty skin. It just stands out better. I mean, it's not representative, but at the same time, I mean, come on now. When you think of cultists, you think of a bunch of pasty guys that never leave a basement, you know? It really does, doesn't it? I'm trying to figure out how to do the hand better. Probably do a fist or something, but... Maybe a different color for each finger kind of thing, but... Slight bit different. Looks a little better, I think. I mean, I don't know if this works good, but I do like it. I do like this picture, you know, of them. Gonna work on this one so I don't mess it up just in case, you know. Maybe we can elevate it pixel by pixel. Or maybe every other few pixels instead. Let's have a base to work with, at least. I think that's a big thing there. It does look more pointy in that way, you know? Just make the hand double big. Really pointy. I do just like just going with the basic pixel art, though. Just so much less than otherwise. Alright, so this needs to be a little bit elevated too now. Yeah, there we go. A little too cartoony here in that regard. Better. Much better. We can accuse people now, at least. It'd be kind of funny to have a, I mean, maybe we can make a game thing where you just do like Phoenix Wright, we accuse somebody of a crime that doesn't exist. I charge cultist number 347 with consuming cookies without a license. And everyone just has like a freaking like dang witch hunt on each other. Yeah, my cues, Bob. Yep, not salting and peppering chicken. Death penalty. I kind of also like the terrible, like, lines a little bit of these guys. Just keeping it nice and, like, too much. Still kind of fun. That's right. That's exactly what it is. How dare they bring improperly seasoned food to the cult luncheon? How dare they? The execution just has to be them just exploding. No reason, no spells, they just explode. One of the fun things about art with sprites, though, is I don't have to, like, put them in order yet. I just need to keep creating assets for them. Alright, we're going to try some funny here. Let's see. What happens if I cut a cultist in half? Like, can I put them back together facing forward or not? Actually, I should have done, we should do the X cut here. That way I can get a proper cut from them. We end up with a beefy and a skinny cultist. That's what we end up with. That one looks better. Could that one look better though? posting this one again on the spot there. Probably better cut on this one. There really are some interesting, like, designs we can get out of this, you know. Alright, choose cultist number 297 of eating the icing between the Oreos and putting them back. Now that's an execution right there. I think this one definitely has the potential to be transformed into the better middle round, though. We just gotta tighten them up a little bit. You know, tighten those strings a little bit. You don't need to accuse someone of drinking orange juice after brushing. That punishes you enough on its own. I mean, you drink orange juice after that, you're gonna regret something on your own there. This is honestly more fun than it deserves to be. Like, when I'm working on the cultists, I'm having a lot of fun with these guys, actually. Well, I don't know about that. We might just execute them off the spot for using ChatGPT on that. You ever hear about the whole thing with Subnautica 2 and the CEO trying to take over their company utilizing ChatGPT? Crazy stuff. People just don't know when to quit. Yeah. So, I know World Entertainment, which is a company I've always loved because they made Natural Selection. They're bought out by Crafton, a Korean company, right? Anyways, they were going to get paid a huge amount of money if Subnautica 2 did really well. And so these guys, the CEO apparently of Crafton felt really embarrassed that he gave such a good deal. So he tried to steal the company. He formulated his idea using ChatGPT. So the Subnautica 2 company almost got there. So as a result, though, well, it's kind of hard to get rid of your search history, you know. You want to hear a funnier story about that? ChatGPT told him, don't do it. No, it's more like if the company has access to it, just in case. He had ChatGPT come up with plans for him on how to do a hostile takeover of the company that they basically have under them, so that they don't have to pay the workers the money they promised. It's insane. But that's the world we live in right now. I don't know if he's been ousted yet, but it doesn't look good for him because he wanted to not look like a pushover. Now he looks like an idiot. Also, who would want to be owned by Crafton when you know that they could just try to steal everything from you? We don't know how high up or low the totem pole goes for this stuff. How many people are working on pixel art tonight on Twitch? It's all a couple, actually. I did like this design a bit, but that just looks more normal. You know, I think sometimes people don't even have the brain cell of the sponge. They decide to ignore that brain cell that tells them, hey, don't do it. They're like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Maybe I should make an accusational stance with like the hand going up and down. That could be an interesting thing to do for a pixel work with it. The big goal, though, is to make it so that the hats and stuff still look right for all the models. That works better. There we go. Perfect. Like, imagine the finger going up and down when you're in accusational period. I'd love to be able to script events like that, but that would be hard. I'm not a big coding guy. I don't like coding a lot. Heck, I used Google Gemini to write the code for the hand you see here. That's a script. I used AI to make it, and then edited it from there. So it still has the human input to ensure that it's not terrible. AI can do so much art, but it's always the same thing. So, like, I don't see how people use it for anything outside of coding and stuff. I'm gonna clean up the code a bit. There we go. Doesn't look so messy as it did. Or at least too feel and stuff. That's my best pixel finger yet, though. I like that a lot more than I should. I still think white people in hooded outfits are funnier looking, so we're going to keep them pasty skinned. I mean, dark skin's always a possibility one day, but it's not as funny. Doesn't stand out. You gotta get stand out. You gotta be coloration based, you know. Some more versions of it. I think this guy was such annoying to make for just an anonymous person. This is so much fun to work on. Of course, then again, that's what we want, right? Oh, that would work too, wouldn't it? You know, I heard that people talked about, I've heard before, like, rumor saying the Simpsons did it to not be racial or whatnot, but the truth is they did it because it looked better on TV, stood out, and people saw yellow and they would stop the channel. Anonymous people are always annoying. That's why we're anonymously cult members. My tablet is breaking on the back, unfortunately. That's only the kickstand, though, but oh well. I don't kickstand it much anyways, not like other people. Well, let's, like, use this for, kind of feel like I do better on like Microsoft Paint for this because it doesn't try to anti-alias all your images and stuff. Idea. I should do that first. I feel like I've heard that song before. I can't remember, though. I'm not very big on knowing music. evoked. Just keep it even funnier. Yeah, jump animation. Gotta bend those knees. Of course, meats are other things too. Working more animations. I really do like this animation. I love this frame so much. I should, you know, I can start using these in thumbnails. I can just start putting myself here with it. Thumbnails and things. Calling people out using the, using all my old cutout forms. I can do a lot with these, actually, when I think about it. I'm also getting into the zone a little too much. I'm enjoying this much. Ooh, jewelry. Recently on X, I saw somebody else kept posting, like, how to do gold and stuff. I don't remember what they called themselves, like Anchor or something or other. It was really useful, though. We just have we just have the jump, like this crouch animation. They just spin in the air, just straight up as is, and bounce around and stuff. I want to make more of this a little bit. It's not too much. I'm getting it right, tit. Blur is the greatest tool with art, isn't it, Fury? Makes everything look good. I mean, I could make even these guys look more realistic with a little bit of blur. Just a little. And they go from, like, pixel art to, like, really, really hard to see sketch art. But I mean, it works. Probably not for such a small scale, but big scale, that works great. What if I should make these fall a little bit? This I should make rise a little bit. I'll probably do like the finger pointing thing. I think I'll learn more about stream elements though. Not stream elements, that's what I use to stream already. Come on. Stream avatar. Stream avatar. Gotta learn more about this stuff. What would combat look like? Would it just be yelling at each other and accusing everyone of like, what is this? Should every fight nothing more than an accusational like banter of a child? Is that how we should do the combat? Both sides just pointing at each other, accusing each other of things. Maybe I should put like a list of like accusations you can use on somebody. What if the accusations were like, what if the accusations were like rock, paper, scissors? Like I say in my rules, if we're going to have arguments ever, if there's ever arguments, they have to be at a child level. Like, I want to see, like, I want arguments to be so stupid, a 3-year-old could beat you in them. That's what I want. This does this a little bad here. A little better. Not by much though. make it worse. Oh well. Uh-uhs and uh-uh. That would be funny too. You're a poopy face. Nuh-uh. That'd be really funny, actually. So much we can do with this. I gotta figure out how to make the systems, though. Because we got them in there, and there's a duel. But I think it would be so funny, because the whole concept on it, let's just be real here. The whole concept is about incompetence. It's not about us being some Cthulhu summoning cult. We're a bunch of losers. Let's have the fun. Just gotta find people to be more losers than us, and then we can feel better about ourselves. Before, I wish I had a friend that was good at the coding stuff. Like, here, do all this for me. I'll make you a video in return or something. Maybe we should have it so, like, the combat is just, like, out from the bottom of the robe, like, some, like, skinny white grandpa leg shows out, you know, like, and, like, wearing the really, like, short boxers and, like, the little tiny bits of hair on it and, like, sandals just come out and kick the person. Well, I mean, it's scripting and stuff. I can do it. Heck, I could make a game in Godot if I wanted to. I need to be possessed by that, though. I mean, this is as far as my art goes until I have a possession. I mean, look. We saw what happens when I get possessed. I made a video on this, too. It's even better than just the art. I made the video, the art for the video, too. And it's a 40-second clip starting up for Rat's Weird Wednesday segment. Also using art that I made him. This is not something I can make normally. That's something I make when the mood hits me out of nowhere and I can't stop. Make some more parts here. I mean, I could just make the talking just a really fast idle. Just bouncing up and down one frame. I looked at the, like, how, like, talk you get with, like, what was it? In Undertale style of, like, talking like you get with the characters. That'd be really fun to see him do. That's the problem. Like, I've got so much I can do that I don't know where to start. You know? We've been here so long, even the 10 times rate of drop-off I have has completely... the rest have left the courtrooms. They didn't... The meeting went a little long and dry, and they didn't like it so much. So, not as many people here. try learning to draw other things here, too. Darn right it's a cowboy hat. Not the best, but I mean, if you can understand what it is, it's doing pretty good. My neck's fine. I'm barely looking down. It's just the camera. Don't worry about me. Not good at cowboy hats. Let's see. How can I do this better? I mean, at least it can be told it's a hat. not a good one, but it's a hat. Well, it's a start. Oh, it's better now. Oh. That looks nice, actually, far away. There we go. Good enough. A terrible cowboy hat. It's a hat, period. We'll fix it up later. We'll fix it in post. I should definitely work on that. Kind of funny duel. Every time someone duels, like hats that sit on everyone's head, and they just then start yelling at each other. Or maybe it's a pull out their finger, just make a gun sound. The person goes, ugh, falls over dead. Of course, it would just be rotating. Hold them sideways and make them do the worm would be funny. You know, just this to that, this to that, this to that, this to that. Between those two. Have them just, you know, scooting on the ground worm style. It'd be funny. You go, both go pew at the same time, and they have to argue who hit who. And it doesn't end until someone actually concedes. I really do want to see what it looks like with the this set up as a pixelation like model thing too. That's little additions. What was our thing? Okay, dance. What does dance look like? It's gonna be terrible. I can tell you that. You'll regret it. Everyone will regret it. Oh, it's the wrong side. I don't know what a hot dog dance is, and I don't know if I want to know, honestly. Kind of sounds a little sketchy. Maybe arms go left, body goes right. Then arms go right, body goes left. Missed one. Maybe we should just go the, maybe we should just go like the arms go back and forth. Could actually work, actually. Almost like a... Kind of like, not even a dance, it's just sitting there, chanting. Oh, that could be the talk! That could be the talk! We do that for the talking. That'd be great, actually. Might be the dance, too, honestly. You never know. Angle. Oh, there we go. This will work. Follow. It's going well, I think. For the most part. Well, certain style design makes it look a little bit more dancey, I guess. Well, if that's the hot dog dance, then we got the hot dog dance. I don't know what I'm doing. We're just trying to do something. Something at least. Not the greatest. No, I don't think we can call it the flop. That's a different kind of dance thing. It's a weird thing they do. I will say this, if you ever want to not look cool, do something that middle schoolers do, like a Fortnite dance. Only children look up to you and go, wow! I mean, I want to know how these look in motion until we finally get to that point. But I'm not going to do that tonight either. The whole reason I'm not doing these as a full-on sprite tonight isn't because I can't or it takes more time or something. No, no, no. I'm lazy tonight. And let me tell you, it takes a bit to get those pixels in order. Pain in the butt. I can then start tidying these up, make them look good and everything else. How's what we've got so far? Now these amazing pointing ones. I love how this turned out so much. I love it. I love it. These look a little weird because the fingers up and down, but hopefully in motion it looks incredible. But the basic pointing, oh, that's just perfect. We got a middle viewpoint thing that looks okay. None of it's necessary because it's not dynamic like these angles are. We've also got a crouching one and a hat. We made a hat. We've made... What's that make? Where is it? I've also looked at little cheapy designs as a possibility, but I don't think they took off very well. So we do have the pointing. I mean, it's an 80 by 80 pixel square, so it's a little hard for me to do some things. But so far, they were pretty good for what the model is. or the avatar, I should say. My model, it's not a model at all. It will be a model one day. Yes, yes, yes. One day I will make this into a V2 model. Better quality, design, simplistic, and the face will light up when people talk. In that sense of things. One day. One day. I mean, it won't be hard for me to draw that either. I've been wanting to do Fanatic for a while, but I haven't really felt that urge to get it done and stuff, so I haven't worked on it. Not a lot of people to reward with that yet either, so. I don't know when I'll actually put these animations in them. So we have finger pointing, crouching for a jump, and dancing. And honestly, if I put them sideways, like horizontal, that could just be scooting across the ground hilariously. If it's not, I mean, because it's wide as it is tall, and that's in a square grid, by default, that'll work. We could actually have an inchworm kind of effect. Maybe on the back, maybe on the front. All sorts of fun stuff with that. Stream Avatars is a really fun system for adding like attachments to it too, like the hat. You're lazy, you just put it on every frame, you just pick where it goes. Super simple. Which, I designed these guys to make it so they're not moving a lot other than this here. Just all staying in one place, the hat would go in the same spot, all frames. Nice and simple is how it goes. Decisions. Don't know if I have a lot of ideas left over tonight. We got a bit done, though. It's been 3 hours. We did a good bit here. I don't know about chat bubbles or not. How to do that, right? We got, you know, this for yelling or something. I don't know how else to do it or how to, like, make it more fourth wall breaking, I guess is what we could say. Oh, we also got the uninitiate. Pixelation kind of made up. Nice and dumb walk. Kind of Mr. Game & Watch style. Supposed to be our uninitiated, though. I should make a little sign in the background that makes him look like the stranger in the neighborhood kind of sign. But if I was going to do that, I'd put myself on there. That'd be far funnier. Don't know if I actually have much more for tonight, honestly, considering what we've gone and done so far. This might actually be pretty close to it. I'm just trying to think if there's any ideas. You guys got any ideas? Because I might be wrapping up soon in that case. Been over 2.5 hours, so just working on sprites without much direction, honestly. I have been working on the legs of my model that have been holding me back for a while. Get an idea to work on that. Yeah. That's just what happens. Oh, people get more ideas later. Yeah, everyone's brain's a bit wibbly right now, Merlin. It's early. It's late. It's sometime that not many people right now are going, I'm in my full consciousness and super alert at this time of day. Anywhere, I don't think. I think it's either like really early morning for people or really like late. for most people around everywhere. At least those that check out the stream, so. We got masks, we've got a hat. We got crouching, we got pointing, we got wagging the finger, we got dance. We got facing forward. We got uninitiates. I definitely want to get that going soon for the uninitiates. They don't get anything. They get stand and they get walk. They don't get anything. Uninitiates don't get crap. You have to follow to get access to the powers and abilities. I still don't know what we do for combat or something though. Would we just be like an argument or something? Is there wagging things that like everyone flips heads or tails? I gotta look into the system itself, see how it works and whatnot. Well, I think that's all we can really do tonight, everyone. My brain's fuzzy. Everyone else's brains are fuzzy. We came with a lot of ideas. We got some animations going, and come on, that's really cool right there. You know, that's really funny. The finger wagging. I love the finger wagging so much. And you know, apparently we found out I can't. I have an easier time drawing these guys than I thought. So maybe I'll start using them for thumbnails and other fun things and other stuff. So who knows what we got in the future. But that will be it for tonight's midnight art stream, everyone. I'm spent of ideas, and I've got other things to do later, I'm sure, with ideas and stuff that I can't think about. So that will be it for tonight's art stream. Thank you for everyone who joined up. Cult's looking a little scraggly right there for now, the numbers, but you know, it's more than me, so it's better. It's fine. So anyways, everyone, thank you all for tuning in. You know, we'll do this again if everybody, you know, wants more, you know, art streams like this, especially with like the 2D pixel art stuff. They're funny. They're fun to make. As long as I had ideas, I could do more. But that's about all I got my mindset for, everyone. So I will see you all in the next stream, which will probably be Monday with more Dead Cells. So catch you then.